Good evening, good afternoon, good morning from wherever you are watching me from. In today's video, I'll be teaching you guys how you can take your own body measurement by yourself. So for this tutorial, I have my bias tape here and my measuring tape. So the first thing you will do is to locate the boneless part of your waist. For me to locate that, I will tilt my body, bend your body, stand erect, then bend your body one side like this. When you bend it, that part of your waist that bends inside, that folds inside, that's the boneless part of your waist, and that's your exact waist. So I will tie my tape around there. I will tie my tape there. Then after that, you now measure your shoulder measurement. For my shoulder measurement, I will take my tape behind, then measure, take it across, then measure from the one part where the arm is joined to your body to the other side of the, or to the other side. So for my own is 15 and a half. Then after that, I will measure my shoulder to nipple measurement. For my shoulder to nipple measurement, I will take my tape up to the highest part of my shoulder, which is here. Then when I will hold it with my hand, then bring my tape down to my nipple. That's your shoulder to nipple measurement. Then for your shoulder to under the bust measurement, I will still hold my hand there. Then you will hold your hand here. Then bring your tape down to your under the bust. When you reach the end, this is for shoulder to under the bust. When you get to the under the bust, use this hand and lift your bust up a little. When you lift it up, you now use the remaining fingers and hold the tape there. So the essence of doing this is for your breast to be lifted up while putting on the outfit, so that you'll be able to wear the clothes without bra or something. Your breast will not just be there, it will be lifted up. So for mine, I got 15. Then after that, I will measure my shoulder to waist. So for my shoulder to waist, I will still hold my tape that same place, then bring it down to my waist. This is my shoulder to waist. Then after that, I will measure my shoulder to hip. For my shoulder to hip, you bring your tape down to where you tie the rope. This one is waist to hip. You will bring it down to where you tie the rope, then measure it. The widest part of your waist, of your hip, is where the tape is gonna stop. So for my own, this is the widest part of my hip. So for my own is 9. Then after that, I will take the tape back to my shoulder to measure my shoulder to knee. My shoulder, the same place, the highest part of your shoulder, to your knee. So for me to get that accurately, I will just hold my tape like this. I will not bend, I will stand erect. Hold your tape like this, then keep coming down, keep coming down, keep coming down. Once you passes you are close to your hip, you can leave this one, then continue to your knee. Don't bend too much. This is my own. If you bend too much, you will get the wrong thing. Then for you to get your full length, you will hold your tape at the highest part of your shoulder, then come down, keep coming down. Once you get close to your hip, you hold it there, then leave the one, then you leave this one. When you leave this one, then you bring the longer one. Bring the longer one down. When it gets to your knee, you leave this one, you leave the remaining parts, the upper one, then continue with the longer one down to where you want your full length to stop. My own is 66, so that's where it stops. Remember, let me do that again. You will hold your tape there, then bring it down, bring it down. Once you get close to your hip, you leave this one, then continue to your knee. Once you get to your knee, Once you get to your knee, you leave this one again. Then continue to get your full length. If you bend too much, you will get the wrong thing. So after that, we will now measure the, if you are making a skirt, you can start from any part where you, maybe where you normally pull your skirt to. You will start from that part of your waist where you like your skirt to be, and then do the same thing down to your full length. Then after that, you measure your round bust. For my round bust, I will take the tape around my bust, then do it like this. My bust is 40. Then after that, I will take the tape to my under the bust for my round under the bust. It will be firm so that it will be able to carry the bust. You measure it, then check the number and write. Then after that, you come to that part where you tied your rope and measure your, make sure it didn't shift, that it's still at the exact position. Then you measure your waist. My own is 37. Then after that, you now come to your hips. Measure your hips. When you measure your hips, you will hold it here, then hold it very well and try to know if you can pull it. If it goes up freely, like you can see, so that the cloth is not gonna be like very tight on you unless you want it tight. But anyhow you want it, just hold your tape there. When you hold your tape, you now bring it down. That's your hips. Then for your knee measurements, most times I used to subtract 6 inches from my hips to get my knee measurement. But if you are in doubt, or maybe you are sending to someone you want to be working very well after making the outfit, you can spread your legs 7 inches apart. This is 7 inches apart. Then you take your measuring tape round your knee, still keeping your legs at 7 inches away from each other. Then you take it round your knee. For my own is 38. So this is my round knee measurement. Then if you are making a trouser measurement is gonna be separate. Actually, I made this one I'm putting on. So for trouser measurement, I think it's gonna be separate. So for my sleeve measurement, you measure the length of your sleeve. If you are making a short sleeve, elbow, it will stop at the elbow. If you are making a full length sleeve, you make it down to your wrist. Then for your round bicep, you take the tape. Then for your bicep, you take the tape round your bicep and measure. Then after that, you bring it down to your elbow. For your elbow, fold your hand a little like this, and then measure that place so that the sleeve will not be too tight on you on that part. Then after that, you come down to your wrist. For your wrist, you measure here so that you will be able to pull it. Your sleeve is not gonna be too tight there. I normally measure here. You will just take it round so that my sleeve it will pass there. This is where I measure for my sleeve. Or if you should measure here, it will be loose so that you won't have problem, unless you are using a stretchy fabric for that. In that case, you can do it firm. But if you are not, it's gonna be loose somehow, so that, and it's almost the same thing, so that it will be able to pass here. Then after that, I think we are done for this video. Yeah, I think, is there any other measurements we need? Any other measurement is now, it now depends on the style you are making. If it's a tube, you can actually measure your chest measurement. So this is for your chest measurement, the upper part of your chest, the upper part of your bust is your chest measurement. So you take it round, firm. If you are making a round shoulder, an off shoulder outfit, you will take your tape round your off shoulder depending on how off you want it, but the best off shoulder is always 4 inches. So you take your tape round like this. It will be firm, very firm, so that it will fit perfectly. So I think this is the end of this video. Thank you so much guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, share to your colleagues and friends. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all. Bye. See you. So guys, for your back measurements, for your back length measurements, we know that our front length and our back length are not the same because of the bust. Because of the bust, the front is always longer than the back. So for our back length, we will measure, take our tape behind us, then locate the bone at the center of our neck. This bone here, you locate it, then bring your tape down. Hold it there, then bring your tape down to where the rope is, where your bias tape is. So this is mine. You bring it out, hold that place, bring it out and check. Let me do it again. For your back length, hold your tape behind the center of the back like this. Then stand erect, hold your tape, bring it down to where you tie the rope. Make sure the rope is still where it's supposed to be. So bring it down to that place, hold that place, and then check what you got. My own is 50.